Hello, my name is Dan White, and you're listening to the podcast.
No, you're listening to the... What is a podcast now?
A podcast is something... It's an
Casted
audio
on a pod.
listening-
No, what's it called? What's the podcast called?
WCW review of their network. This is
think
the
I fucked the
TNA
right
network review. Network review of the WWF.
No, it's a...
FCCW review. New Review Network. The review of Network WWE.
Close enough. Hello, and welcome to the WWE Network Review. My name's James Rowlands, and it's episode 2. I'm joined by my two cohorts. Firstly, Dan White.
Hello there, welcome to the WWE Network review.
And secondly, joined by Dwayne The Rock Jeffrey.
Woo! Yo!
So, Dwayne, how you feeling?
I'm feeling excited for tonight's show.
It's good. Episode 2, obviously everybody's listened to the pilot. All the millions and millions.
Hundreds and hundreds.
Hundreds and tens and tens.
Count them all on 3 fingers.
Well, I've listened to it 4 times anyway, if that counts.
We'll do it take right.
One person
Yeah.
that viewed it. Tatanka retweeted.
Yes,
I saw that.
that's good.
Do you know who Tatanka is?
Yes, I know who he is.
He's our favourite wrestler now.
He is the best in the world.
Well, of course, we reviewed the WWE Network. From now on, we will be saying then, now, and forever. Then is going to be the special week, which is Jerry Springer and the King of the Ring. The now will be the Roman Reigns Never Alone documentary. And the forever will be the iconic Hell in a Cell match, Mankind vs the Undertaker at King of the Ring 98.
We're just talking about wrestling.
And about the special week, which everybody watched here, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, first we should talk about Jerry Springer, shouldn't we?
Jerry.
That wasn't planned. Now, Jerry Springer had like a 25-minute clip show just of like the worst clips in WWF. This is Jerry Springer's Best of the Bizarre episode, which featured people like Heidenreich, Tyne Ty, Val Venus, Vince McMahon's Kiss My Ass Club, Sonny, and of course Goldust.
Goldust, what do you think of him?
I like Goldust. What do you think of Goldust, Dwayne? Do you remember him?
I remember watching a few of his matches. Yeah, he's a bit wild.
But he's a good character though, it's good.
What kind of characters did you like?
I liked him when he was just crazy, he didn't give a flying fuck really, to
He
be
didn't.
honest.
He didn't care. And I think as he's got older, he's become a better wrestler.
Yeah, his wrestling quality is good now, but his character was better then, because obviously he could get away with a lot more. But then like he had the Blue Meanie style of things, and then like it's gone into now the Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes got Brotherhood and all that stuff. Yeah, and then they split up into Stardust and Goldust.
Yeah. Goldust, brilliant character. One of a kind, can't be replaced, can't be replicated.
No, when you consider who his dad was, Dusty Rhodes, he's such a big character in the 70s and the 80s. To kind of go the complete opposite way.
Yeah, you should have more from Cody Rhodes though. He had good prospects when he was like in Legacy.
Exactly, with Randy Orton, and
Yeah.
you look at Randy Orton as key, you either put it in the case of Randy Orton, even though his dad wasn't the biggest star as Dusty Rhodes, if Randy Orton had gone all bizarre and weird like Goldust had done, you would have thought, what the fuck, you know?
But he has got his moments, like, you know, the sadistic smile that he does, his tight ripped body.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. But you haven't seen much of them, Dwayne, have you?
No,
Never
no.
much. Goldust has recently been injured, so he's not going to be around for a couple of months.
There he is, Booker T.
Booker T,
Yeah.
you like Booker T?
Yeah, I like
King Booker
Booker T.
as well,
King Booker!
which coincides with our kind of King of the Ring themed episode today, isn't it? Do you like Booker T, Dwayne?
I do like Booker T, yeah.
What was your favourite part of
Gold
Booker
midget.
T?
He's a little spinneroonie.
The little gold midget now with Booker T, see what he does?
Midget
Humping
is
his
humping
leg.
Booker T's leg.
Tell
me you didn't just say that. Luna Vachon.
Luna Vachon, she's dead now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't even know that one. I remember when she was with Shawn Michaels.
She was Shawn Michaels, yeah, against Cherry Martel.
Who's your favourite diva? Dwayne?
Sable. I like a bit of Sable.
I thought yours was Mae Young. With a fabulous moolah.
Oh, Mae Young.
Yeah.
I like China.
Did you like a woman big
Nice.
enough to suplex you?
Yeah,
Tori Wilson.
It's a likely yacht.
Trish Stratus.
Oh,
Yeah.
Stratisfaction.
Uh-huh.
What about the new ones? The new ones are Heidi? Nikki?
No, I don't like the Bellas.
No.
Nah.
All the way.
I'll say Stacey Keebler.
Sensational Sherry was my favourite of all time.
And we go from Gold Dust to a character who kidnaps announcers in Heidenreich. But Heidenreich's a character that no one cares about.
Heidenreich, he had a couple of casket matches with The Undertaker.
Do you remember his entrance music? Heidenreich. You've no idea what we're talking about, don't you?
No idea.
He was a little one-time wrestler, didn't last long.
No, they turn him into comedy. They usually, the monsters they get in, because people don't take them seriously, they turn them into comedy characters. It's tie chopping off Val Venus's penis. Do you know anything about Kai-Tai, Dwayne? Because they're just like a Japanese group. Became Takemichinoku and Funaki were probably the most well-known members.
Yamaguchi-san.
Yamaguchi-san was the manager, and Val Venus had sex with his wife, so this started a feud.
Choppy pee pee.
Val Venus
and he does
penis.
the butcher block, doesn't he? I saw this.
Yeah.
Kayantai.
Kayantai.
Did they actually chop off his pee pee?
Dwayne, do you want to explain?
Good job, it was chilly. It shriveled up, they couldn't chop it off.
Elmo's fucking sunny. What the fuck's going on?
Well, I'll try and explain what's going on. In early 97, WWE had a show called Shotgun Saturday Night, where it's trying to be more edgier, kind of just before it was attitudey. And this was Sonny in bed with a normal size Elmo, who's actually Todd Pettingill of any interest, but it's just weird.
What kind of baby would they have? A fairy little baby.
Selmo.
Be a normal baby with an Elmo head.
Yeah, or what would be worse?
I'd probably go with like the baby head and the Elmo body. And no shit to clear up.
I think...
What would you rather have? An Elmo head and a baby body, or an Elmo body and a baby head?
An Elmo head and a baby body.
Right.
Because I could wear a suit and like people think I'm Elmo and I just have to wear furry gloves, innit?
What did you want to
Yeah, you said, would you rather be Elmo?
Yeah, so you'd rather have an Elmo's head and a normal body?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, right. We've answered the important questions.
Oh, where's you going by that? I thought he was on about having a child like that. Yeah, I'd rather have a normal...
What's the
Because
difference?
this is me being it, not...
Yeah, but that means you'd have had to have fucking Elmo.
Yeah, that's right.
Mrs. Elmo. Presumably.
Mrs.
Why
Elmo.
the fuck are we going on about fucking Elmo? Why don't you just join the Vince McMahon Kiss My Ass Club?
Willie Regal was the first one to go to the Kiss My Ass Club, and then...
I would have joined Trish Stratus's Kiss My Ass Club, but that didn't come down, did it?
No.
So William Regal has drunk some pee and kissed Vince McMahon's ass.
Jane, do you like William Regal?
No, he weren't a great fighter. I didn't think.
No?
No,
No.
not one to spark any interest for me.
He's head of NXT now.
Is he?
I knew he was him actually.
Well,
He's
we'll have to see how he's shaping up.
Have you heard some of the Vince McMahon storylines that was supposed to go down but got blocked by the rest of the board?
No, go
Like
on,
that
tell me more.
incest angle with him and Stephanie, but they all turned it down.
He wanted to touch his daughter.
Yeah, didn't they switch it? And then when Stephanie turned Vince down, Vince said, "Well, why don't Shane do it instead?"
Yeah.
It wasn't that. You know, he will do anything given to him.
Shane McMahon joined the Vince McMahon Kiss My Ass Club.
What do you think of Shane McMahon, Dan?
Well, he was quite good actually. He wasn't a good wrestler, but he was good like in the odd little coast to coast
Yeah, I think
memory in that.
if his matches were like once or twice a year, then that's
Yeah.
pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The matches.
But
get-
he's actually gone and left WWE to do his own thing in Japan, innit? Like, not even wrestling related.
Yeah, no, he's just got his own business out there.
Yeah.
Well, he said Shane joined it. Vince wanted Austin to join it, and he ended up whipping his ass.
I remember watching that one.
You remember watching this, right?
Yeah, that match, that there.
Austin.
Austin was the best general manager ever.
I think he was as well. Yeah.
Bringing back in like a sort of authority role, like a general manager for something, because that was brilliant. I know like there's obviously stuff that he ain't gonna be able to get away with. He probably ain't even gonna be able to drink beer on telly now.
Yeah, or even give him a finger or something like that.
Yeah. So that's right.
No,
he
but
went to the
Austin was
close
at that time. Do you like when he come out on the quad bike and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
yeah, I like all them little good entries.
Against Eric Bishop. I think Eric Bishop was brilliant during that time as well.
But he was
I'm
brilliant on the
sure.
mic as well. Like the stuff he come out with, and like, you know,
It was always
just
funny,
his
wasn't
attitude.
it?
Yeah. Do you want to do a stunner outside the ring, like?
No.
Land
Sounds one
on
of the worst
concrete?
moves because you land on your arse all the time.
Yeah, I'll put coccyx.
Yeah, a bit like Tombstone, you always land on your knees. Just think doing that 1,000 times.
Yeah, but they wear knee pads and that. They don't really wear bum pads.
Hot tip for all wrestlers: get bum pads.
Bum pads. I don't really,
So that's Jerry Springer, Too Hot for TV. Final thought.
Yeah, it's alright, 20 minutes, isn't it? 20 minutes passed by. You wouldn't go out your way to watch it, but what do you think about Jerry Springer? You can have it on the back.
No, well, it's just basically clips of things that have already happened, and it's not really Jerry Springer. It's just Jerry Springer presenting a clip show.
Well, you basically, yeah.
Like
And
you being framed for WWE. WWE is the network. It's like its own TV company all
that's
into
what
one.
they're trying to do their own channel, aren't they? So
And
bringing
it's-
programs
yeah.
like that.
Do you think WWE has made the right move doing the network? I know, like, we think that it's the right move for us, but have they done something really clever and actually made a lot of money for themselves?
I think they have, but maybe they did it a couple of years too early. I think they are the first ones to do. I mean, there is like MLB services and stuff like that in America already,
Yeah.
and kind of Netflixy stuff. But this is their original idea was to have a channel. So on Sky you'd have the WWE channel, and you have the, you know, everything that's scheduled on for that day to be on. But for us, it's more of a Netflix type where we go on and catch programs after the fact, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
It helps though, doesn't it? Do you think it helps having Jerry Springer on board?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
obviously. It's like he's a
Big
famous
face.
face. People
Oh,
know
yeah.
him.
Yeah, because I like Jerry
I
Springer.
like Jerry
Yeah.
Springer. We've got a lot of time for Jerry.
Yeah, no, it's good enough. And there's,
I'll have a beer with Jerry.
I think I would, yeah. If he's still got enough name value to add something to the network as opposed to something else. It was a special week on the WWE Network. So after Jerry Springer on Tuesday, you had the King of the Ring, which we're going to focus on. But also on the Wednesday, you had the Mick Foley stand, didn't we, guys?
Yeah,
did,
that was
yeah.
brilliant.
That was
Yeah, that was funny. I do like Mick Foley. My copy of his book's broken. That's how much I've read it. Do you know that?
Yeah.
I really do like
Which
Mick
one's that?
Foley.
Titan Brown?
Have a Nice Day, his first autobiography.
Yeah.
A big hardback copy, and I broke it. So when he hears this podcast, he'll send me a new one signed. Isn't that lovely? We had on Thursday the Y2J podcast with Stephanie Mao, which I'm not going to talk about. And on Friday we had the Mayweather Big Show half-hour programme about their match at WrestleMania 24, which was good. But with the King of the Ring, I felt that was the second show feel to it. That it was kind of missing something. It like a, you know what I mean?
Superstar matches, like matches that should have been on WWE Superstars.
And the R-Truth and Bad News Barrett especially should have been on Superstars.
Yeah,
Well, what did you think of the end of King of the Ring?
It's good.
Final was Neville versus Barrett, which was very similar to their match at Extreme Rules. The only difference being when Neville went for the kick, when he hit the finisher the first time round, Barrett hit with the ball hammer. Barrett would.
It was a nice little ending to King of the Ring.
But I mean, an English King of the Ring we can't complain about, and hopefully we'll get better things about it, won't it?
Do you think Barrett will go anywhere from this King of the Ring? Or do you reckon it'll just go stale?
I don't think they know what to do with him. Because Daniel Bryan's still Intercontinental Champion, but at the moment he's not defending. So Barrett's going to feud against him. He's moved on to a feud with Neville. But how is it going to end? Because you like Neville.
I think Neville's one for the future. I think he's got a good prospect on him, but you know, if the WWE play him right and you know do what's right for him.
Yeah. The King of the Ring.
It's not my favourite event. I quite like a Royal Rumble myself,
But for me, for the history and that, it's right up
history,
there.
but it's not so much the event because you don't really remember so much who won the King of the Ring. It's more.
God, I don't know. You look at the King of Rings of the past. You look at what Steve Austin did in '96, where he won it, and then all of a sudden he did the Austin 316 promo, and he was a star after that. Triple H won it in '97. I mean, '95 with Mabel was a waste of time.
Yeah.
But Bret Hart and Owen Hart won it, and people like Brock Lesnar. I mean, Dwayne, you know Brock Lesnar, didn't you?
Yeah, I know Brock Lesnar.
And Booker T, you were. So you know, I think King of the Ring, when utilised properly, you know, Edge and people like that. But I know you're not a huge fan of King of the Ring, Stan. But have you got a favourite one?
I like '98.
You like 98 one?
Yeah.
Well, because of that, weirdly, we're going to review King of the Ring 98 today. But more importantly, the Hell in a Cell match between Mankind and The Undertaker. I know, which is probably one of the most famous pay-per-views in WWE/WWF history. Now, Dwayne, you've never seen this, have you?
No, I haven't. No.
So we're going to watch as live, basically. But Dan, you've seen this before, haven't you?
Yeah, I've seen it a few times. The cage is lowering around the ring.
Yeah, that's better.
Or is the ring hiring around the cage?
Hell in a Cell. This is only the second Hell in a Cell match.
Ever.
at this time, King of the Ring 98, yeah. First one was Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker at Bad Blood 97.
Who has been in the most Hell in a Cell matches? James?
I think it's The Undertaker with about 12, but don't quote me on that. But this is probably the most famous one because of what happens.
Oh yeah, what match was it with Mankind where he gets put through the top of the cage into the ring? I think it was the cage anyway. Was it with Triple H?
Yeah, well, hence
Was it by
No Way
pedigree?
Out, No Way Out 2000, Cactus Jack versus Triple H, and in retirement match, Cactus Jack versus WWF Championship on top of the cage because Mick Foley had promised to dive off the cage onto Triple H, but they climbed to the top and Triple H backdropped him, fell through the cell. Went through the ring as well.
Was it planned or was it?
That was a stunt, yeah, because the ring always tries to give. If you ever see the ring given way in wrestling, it is always planned. Like the famous Brock Lesnar Big Show. Have you seen the Brock Lesnar Big Show thing?
No, I haven't.
Brock Lesnar, but when he suplexes him, the ring breaks.
Yeah.
They kind of
Implode. What is going to go down?
Undertaker had a knee injury going into this match as well.
There's more than that coming out of it.
You'll see him wince when he jumps down.
He's climbing up to the cage. I think they're going to start the match on top.
I like starting on top.
I like
finishing underneath.
It's actually Terry Funk's idea to start the cage on top. Yeah, Mankind asked, so why don't you start on top?
So does the match not actually begin until they both step foot inside the ring though?
No, the match hasn't officially started yet.
Until they step foot in the ring.
They're still foot in the ring, but Mankind does everything but go in the ring now. But I mean, the weight of these guys, I mean, look, you can see the Hell in a Cell structure bending under it, you know?
Oh, there you go.
They nearly went through.
It's starting to.
Oh, that's the happy one. Or is that the
So they're on top of the cage at the moment. Undertaker.
Undertaker fighting back?
Holy shit, his head's falling off.
It hasn't, folks. It's just gone under the table.
It looks like his head has disappeared.
The Undertaker is one.
Do you know how high that fall is?
It's got to be at least 40 foot.
That's got to be at least 11 foot.
16 foot.
I was close.
They say it's 20 foot. But he's genuinely hurt.
Generally hurt, yes.
Genuinely, it's not.
But he didn't fall 16 foot because he didn't hit the floor. He hit the table first, which is about 3 foot off the floor.
Which
So
makes.
technically he fell 13
Yeah,
foot.
but Mankind's a crazy son of a bitch.
But does
Anyway.
the table help him or does it hurt him more?
It cushions his blow, doesn't it?
I thought he lost his head.
Would you do that?
He didn't last long, but Undertaker's wild. Undertaker is on top of Hell in a Cell, not knowing where he is. I think he can't get down.
Mankind has actually returned back to the match.
And he's
after taking
climbing up the
out.
cell.
After going through the announcer table.
And that should have been over then.
They haven't even stepped foot in the ring. They haven't even put a finger in the ring.
What goes up? Well, you say they haven't touched the ring yet.
They should stay on top.
And Undertaker chokes that. And he's
Holy choke slam shit through the top into the ring.
and the ring didn't move.
And the ring didn't break, so that wasn't planned.
Somebody stopped the damn match. That's just sick.
Mick Foley is legitimately knocked out at this point. Look at the Undertaker when he climbs down as well as wins. In Mick Foley's book, he says, the Undertaker says to him when he got back, he said, "When I looked down, I thought you were dead." So that's the kind of impact
that they're not allowed to use anymore.
The Undertaker's looking down and he's thinking, he must be dead.
This is more than.
It was kind of thanks to Mick Foley that they kind of
Yeah, look.
see him wince there.
Oh, yeah, sure didn't they? Senior referee or Hebner scuttling away like a crab.
Terry Funk's trying to buy more time now in the ring.
I would have
Foley's
took that
probably
choke
picked
slam. That he basically laid him on the floor there.
Yeah, but Funk's an old man, like he would have
So-
broken him in half.
That's right.
God, that did look painful. I wouldn't take that. He gets up though, he's a crank. Oh no. He's back down again with barely tickled.
That was the worst reaction to a punch ever.
No, I've seen worse.
Really?
What's that kick we saw the other day? He barely touched. He literally pushed him with his foot, and he flew down for about 10 minutes.
That was in this one there.
No, you're on about when the referee got kicked in the head.
Oh,
when he
yeah.
swung round. Oh, that's all Mick Foley can do.
Now they're locking the cage.
Now this is Hell in a Cell, and the match has just begun.
Ding ding.
He's smiling, Dwayne.
He's smiling because he loves it. He loves the taste of his own blood.
He said afterwards he was trying to get his tongue to stick through it because he had a hole in the top of his lip. But he just looked like he was smiling because his moustache was in the way.
You're never going to get no one like that in the WWE.
No one. Ever. No one ever again.
But that's what
Not now,
No,
not then, not forever.
Well, it was then.
Oh, right.
This is
was,
then.
yeah, but this is now. And this is forever.
It's forever
Yeah.
on the network for only $9.99.
No, it's not.
What the chuff? That was the biggest miss I've ever seen in my life.
Thumbtacks.
Thumbtacks in the ring with a mandible claw going on.
So there's blood all over Undertaker's face.
Chokeslam.
Onto the thumb.
Oh, that's thumbtacks all in the back there. That is a bit painful.
What's your theory on the thumbtacks anyway, James? What are they? Were they shortened? Did they have some numbing agent on them?
I think it's just about spreading it out. But if they have got like a numbing agent or something, or a thumbing agent,
Well, they could be short tacks.
they could do. But we saw in Raw. You talked about Royal Rumble 2000 last week. No,
2 weeks ago.
with Cactus Jack and Triple H, he got pedigrees on there as well, and he had them sticking in his face.
Yeah.
So. And Undertaker hits Tombstone on Mankind for the pin.
Good match.
This match is iconic. This is one of the most famous matches in history.
Mankind just got beat, basically.
He let himself just, yeah. But Mankind was always there to let Undertaker, Austin, and anybody else around it get over. So when The Rock came in, The Rock beat him. When Triple H came in, Triple H beat him. He was that stepping stone. He was only WWF champion because he was a transitional champion between when Austin lost it to Mankind to having it to Triple H having it in '99.
So obviously Triple H didn't beat Austin.
Well, Austin,
That
yeah.
feud alive.
Austin didn't want said he didn't want to beat Triple H to beat him 1-on-1, so that's why they added Mankind to the triple threat match,
Yeah.
and that's how. So, what do you think that then, Dwayne? A way to start the rest of the match.
That's a good way to start the rest of the match. That should get people hyped.
Look at the ring as well. He moves. The ring doesn't. What?
Yeah, but how are they're never going to be able to top this. They can't even come close to it nowadays.
You get a standing ovation now.
He deserves it.
He was wearing extra thick soles tonight on his shoes. Or he's got little holes in his feet. So what's he saying? What happened?
Yeah, you think.
Where am I?
What's going on there?
Things like that though, this looks like it's so put on, but obviously when you listen to podcasts, read their books and that, it changes your perspective on what actually happened.
You just respect him more, didn't you, for actually doing it? Because he's doing it for the art. He's not doing it for anything else. He doesn't have to put himself through that. He could have just had a standard match in the cage. His worry was that the match wasn't good enough for the fans.
Well,
And like, we don't get wrestlers like that.
no, they just want money.
They just money, or they just put on a show. Like they do what they do, and
For the
that's a certain set of rules, isn't it? For the
that-
fame, for the money.
Look, straight down onto that table.
Good match, wasn't it?
That was a brilliant match. I loved it. Loved every part of it.
Undertaker and Kane feud.
During this time, Undertaker, Kane, Mankind, and Austin were all kind of connected in their matches. Different matches, different month. At WrestleMania, Undertaker faced Kane. Austin won the title. And then in April and May that year, Mick Foley faced Austin for the title. Undertaker vs Mankind, Kane vs Austin. In July, tag team match was Mankind and Kane vs Undertaker and Austin. And then SummerSlam was Undertaker vs Austin. September was Undertaker versus Kane versus Austin. And October was Undertaker versus Kane. The Survivor Series of what came into it. So during '98, you only had these four.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that. Thank.
But don't forget, at this time, Dwayne, as well, they're competing against WCW, a company and a show as big as this, as you know.
Yeah.
You know.
So
You know.
they have
Yeah,
to put on events like this to try and keep the fans. Nowadays they don't.
because there's no one to go against. TNA,
But-
which is just where the WWE rejects go.
Exactly, and with the WWE Network, they're just trying to make us happy.
Yeah.
That's why we're reviewing it, so if we are happy with it or not, and see if it is worth the money, you know. Well, that was the Forever out the way with the Hell in a Cell match. Now it's time for the Now.
Bang,
Right, so they've done 3 WWE 24 programs already. They did the WrestleMania, which
So is there 24 programs?
no, what it means is I've no idea what it means. It's not true. There's 3 programs at the moment. It's WrestleMania 30 behind the scenes with Daniel Bryan, Booker T sending us to greatness, and Roman Reigns Never Alone. Dan, what's Roman Reigns Never Alone about?
The acclaimed 30 minutes docu-series takes you on a lightning-fast journey for a day in the life of WWE's most intriguing superstars and groundbreaking events. This episode features WWE superstar Roman Reigns.
So basically following Roman Reigns around WrestleMania 31.
WrestleMania 31.
The WrestleMania just gone by.
Roman Reigns.
Never alone. A few days earlier.
It's build up to.
This was back then, not now, remember. So this one, a few days
This is
now.
what, this is
a few days
then?
back then.
This is not now.
No.
But
It's
it's not
now,
forever.
it'll be now.
But it's not forever.
No, it's not forever, this was then. Yeah, this was earlier. 5 minutes, 6 days earlier.
But the documentaries now. I like Roman Reigns. What do you think of Roman Reigns?
I don't know,
He's
he's,
unpredictable. I like that.
he's a good talent, but they need to learn how to use him, and they need to just stop him getting beaten down and Superman punching who's on the match.
That's what annoys you about it, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't want him to be a next John Cena where he kind of gets beaten, or a Hulk Hogan type of character.
To get beaten up, but just keep going on and on and on, like.
No, I think the Superman punch is a pretty cool move though, if it's done
Yeah.
Right.
right, you know.
He's got nice hair. No, I can see him being very, like, a much of a wild card, and I'm into all that wild card behaviour and stuff, you know.
Yeah,
If he's spontaneous, it's great.
yeah. Everything else you can work on.
But he can
Just
build
moment
up,
drop,
he can
obviously,
build
but-
more. Surely, he can build up his moves repertoire.
Don't call me Shirley, but yeah.
Do you reckon he could go more of a Samoan route
Yeah,
as well with things?
I think they should show this on Raw because this is how good the documentary is about building you to see where he comes from. When you, I think the problem with Roman Reigns at the moment is that you just see him as a Roman. You don't see him as a
Bloody hell.
yeah. You don't see him in the past. You just see him as a normal wrestler. You just see a big guy thinking he's getting pushed before he is.
Yeah. But it's something he can develop on though, isn't it? It's just,
Not
he can
pubes.
build on his moveset, he can change things, see what the fans like.
Of course you can.
But I suppose that's what they should all really be able
They
to
should
do.
they should always be able to. Steve Austin or wrestlers always say it's adjusting their characters and changing it with the times. And you know, you look at the Undertaker when he first started to the Undertaker when he is now, the transition through the character. So you look at Roman Reigns when he started from the Shield to where he is now, compared to where he's going to be.
Yeah, but The Undertaker adjusted to his character. It's like when he was the Dark Man, he was like tombstoning, and he was like, you know, he was a dark character, but then he got the American badass and the grumpy old man, get out my yard and all that.
Yeah.
And he was doing the last ride, and then like he obviously went back to his dark character and
But all
that
the,
dark set.
I think
came
all the
back.
good wrestlers can do that. You look at Jericho, where he started from, and the way he adjusted to himself as well.
But he's still kept the same things. It's like Edge, he kept the spear.
Oh yeah, you keep, yeah, exactly. You keep
and
the
like,
same
you know, it's-
tradition
he
of
kept
moves.
the execution.
So
and-
Roman Reigns probably used a spear, but he'd probably be a different character towards the end.
Yeah. But the spear's like more of a powerhouse move, isn't it? It's not like a.
That's like you like Goldberg a lot, didn't you?
I did enjoy Goldberg's work. Not
Dwayne,
not so much in WWE.
Did you ever see Goldberg though?
I did, yes.
What do you think of Goldberg?
He was very powerful. I liked him when he done the spear. It seemed like it could break someone in half.
Do you find any similarities between him and like a Roman Reigns, the type of big kind of character, or just
I don't know, because Roman Reigns is new to me.
yeah? But Goldberg as a wrestler, what excited him? You know, what did you enjoy about Goldberg?
Just, he was hench.
Just came out.
Yeah, and it's just like he ruled it, you know. Kind of like an Undertaker kind of appeal.
But I think you want all your good guys to do that. You don't want your good guys to lose to anybody. You want them to come out and smash everybody.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
I don't know. I liked it because he had his good winning streak in WCW.
What was it? 173-0.
Because I was part of the WCW Monday
you were
night.
part of the WCW fraternity, and I joined.
I was a night try.
And I joined watching WWF in '99. So you were watching wrestling then, weren't you, doing?
Yeah.
So what were you watching? Bit of both, or?
Yeah, whatever was on.
Well, I was
Really?
watching-
Was that the
I
case?
Well,
Yeah,
it was
pretty much.
it was on Cartoon Network when that finished, which turned into TNT,
TNT, yeah.
which obviously Tig Turner, which is his own channel and that, so obviously he could do that. But I watched it from then. I caught up on the results of Raw, but not. This is Roman Reigns in the Royal Rumble.
When he got booed, yeah. Rosie, look, there's the Usos. He grew up with the Usos, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Rosie now, Dan. No, there he is. Look, just walked through the door. See him.
Thought
Not
that
him.
was the fucking door.
Not him, look.
Holy shit. They ain't been going to that gym.
No. They're going to the McDonald's. Good one.
How old is Roman Reigns?
He's got a kid. He's got a 6-year-old daughter.
30. 31.
29.
29.
I said that first. When's his birthday?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know.
Honestly, if I'm older than him. I think I'm older than him.
He was born May 25th,
85.
85.
He's older than me.
But yeah, he grew up with the Usos. The nephews, because the Usos' his dad is
Rikishi?
Rikishi, and they're all fraternity because of Rosie and Umaga and all them
Yeah.
lot. The
The
Rosie,
Samoans.
yeah, the Samoan family, basically, the heritage of it.
They're all like.
Starting
connected.
with
It's
High
like-
Chief
it's-
Peter Maivia,
Yeah, going through
Rocky Johnson,
Rocky
the Rock's
Johnson,
dad,
The Rock.
Rikishi, Usos, Roman Reigns, Umaga, Rosie. I'm sure we're missing somehow.
Jamal. Who else as well? Yokozuna.
Yoko, oh, of course, Yokozuna.
Yoko.
But I thought he was Japanese.
Or he was.
Yokozuna. So Yokozuna's WWF champion, the only one. Apart from Rock.
Rikishi? No?
Rikishi.
He got the Intercontinental.
Yeah. Beat Brad
Hardcore?
Reed. No, he didn't win the hardcore.
Tag team?
He won tag team with Scotty Too Hotty.
Sweet
What
toy.
about Grandmaster 6A?
That's when Grandmaster Sexay had drug problems and had to lose. And Roman Reigns' character is not the next main event star now. He's just another wrestler who could perhaps,
He's a match. Basically.
Yeah, it's like no one's come out and like better than Cena. According to Cena level, no one goes past Cena.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, he's
Brock
back from
Lesnar.
UFC.
What do you think? You like Brock Lesnar?
He's alright. I didn't really like him when he was in UFC.
Didn't you?
Not really.
I think in wrestling he's a perfect character at the moment.
They with Brock.
I've got to set up a match between him and Rollins at SummerSlam. For the title, I don't know, but they're definitely going to have it. My opinion, they should have Reigns at WrestleMania. Win the Rumble, go to WrestleMania, do it right this time. With Seth Rollins, have him and Lesnar fight, and then leaving them two facing Reigns at Mania. Maybe even in a triple threat match. Just to connect
Well,
the
it kind
dots.
of ended in a triple threat match.
Yeah,
didn't
but
it?
just to connect it all and have Reigns get redemption. If they're going to do the Reigns character. If they're going to go with Lesnar, they can do what they want. I mean, look at this.
Suplex City
Yeah,
bitch.
you see what I'm saying, right?
So you can take a beating and smile about it.
I
It's
like
got
when
that-
Reigns smiles about it. That's what the more character moves that you should show. Yeah, I'll get beat.
It's probably
up, right,
fucking
Joe.
hurting as well.
Yeah.
It's not exactly easy, especially with like Brock and that. He goes for the look.
I hope Brock is a good wrestler though.
Suplex City bitch.
But it's ever so stiff between Lesnar and Reigns though. It's ever so, I'm sure they said to each other, oh, we're going to lay in a little bit.
But it was just a hammer fest for a while though.
They just beat the shit out of each other, didn't they? That's
Yeah, I like it.
it's the kind of match you want to see, isn't it?
Do you prefer fights like that, or do you prefer like more
Yeah, would you like
Kurt
technical
Angle
brawl?
type match?
Nah,
matches?
I like brawls. I just go in for it, like,
So you like the bigger, strong, powerful athletes?
yeah. And the tight grip bodies.
No, seriously.
Yeah, seriously. No, yeah. I like the like brawling types of fights.
Yeah, so you like Austin, that's why you like Austin.
Yeah.
More brawling. But I think Roman Reigns with this Dwayne, this documentary, you think you feel more for him, didn't you?
Mm.
You realise his kids and stuff about his journey. You
Yeah, but everyone's got a family, everyone's got feelings and emotion, you know what I mean?
So what do you think of Roman Reigns at the end of this?
Nah.
Do you like him more?
No, I've got a lot of time for him.
I like Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns won me over with this.
Roman Wayne's.
Well, I fucking love Roman
Roman
Reigns.
I love Roman Wayne's.
Wayne Roman,
You think they're trying to build him as that kind of character?
someone who loves his family.
Yeah, so they
Someone
should.
who's- well, Samoans are family.
Yeah, family. What they should show more of his past,
Yeah.
and then people get bored. We look at The Rock. Why is The Rock so successful?
But he's gone from someone you wouldn't associate with being Samoan to someone that's the most Samoan person since Samoa Joe.
That's true. You should call him Samoan Roman.
It's
That would
like
be so
The Rock.
difficult.
The Rock was black for a bit in WWF. Well, WWF. When he was in the Nation, he was, and then he went to Samoan.
With Payback in a couple of weeks' time.
Fatal 4-way.
Yeah, Ambrose, Rollins, Reigns, and Orton.
Nice.
For the
The Shield.
WWE Championship. The Shield and Orton.
The Hounds of Justice.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what actually happens. They're talking about heel turn for maybe Ambrose against Roman Reigns. Do you think that'd be a good idea? Would you like to see Ambrose as a bad guy, Dwayne?
Yeah, I think I would actually. Spider-Man.
And that was Roman Reigns.
That was Roman Reigns. So would you like Roman Reigns more now, though?
I
Understand more of
didn't
his
dislike him
backstory.
in the past, really. I thought he was a good wrestler.
So what have we taken away from this podcast and these episodes we watched today? So today we watched Springer.
Jerry,
King of the Ring.
Jerry.
King of the Ring we watched.
Yeah, that's
King of the Ring
interesting.
was
Um,
Hell in the Cell we watched.
King of the Ring 98 we watched.
King of the Ring 98 was better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely the one up there for
And
me.
we watched Roman Reigns.
Bit of Roman Reigns.
so what was your-
then, now, forever?
Then now, so what was your favourite programme, Dwayne?
Hell in the Cell, definitely yes.
What?
Mankind and the Undertaker, love that. So James, what did you like?
Oh, I like the King of the Ring 98. But that was really good, and I really like Mick Foley. And that match today is one of the matches that you're gonna
Remember forever.
is gonna remember forever, and one of the matches that you have to see if
I'll
you're
see
gonna
it
watch
again.
it.
Well,
you know.
if you listen to the start of it, that's what I was saying about that match anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just it started, so yeah, it's definitely one that played in my mind.
So that was good today.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Roman Reigns. I thought you saw more about Roman Reigns as a character as well.
I did see, a lot
Dan?
more about him. I enjoyed it all, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was quite good.
Some of
too.
the stuff that I've seen before, some of the stuff that, it's a bit more newer to me.
You see, Roman Reigns looks good as a wrestler and in a suit, not like Kane. Looks shit in trousers. No offence.
So next week we'll be watching WWE. Oh, not next week. The next episode we'll be watching WWE.
NXT.
We're watching NXT. NXT Unstoppable. Dwayne, you looking forward to it?
I think, yeah, James, yeah.
Well, that's nearly all we've got time for. But first, don't forget we're on SoundCloud under WWE Network Review, or download us on Podcast Addict. And if you want to contact us, you can via email at www.networkreview@gmail.com, or on Twitter at WWE Network Review, work is spelled WRK, or find us on Google+. Anything else, guys? Check us all out. Thanks for
WWE
listening.
Network Review. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks for listening, guys. I'm James Rodens.
I'm Dwayne Jeffrey.
And I'm Dan White.
Until next time, thank you.